Hello students, today we are going to start our same chapter, that is admission of a partner. Our topic is also same, that is treatment of goodwill. Before this video, we already discussed the case number 1 and case number 2 of goodwill. Now with the help of today's video, we will discuss case number 3 and case number 4 of goodwill. Here, case number 3 is when the new partner does not bring his share of goodwill in cash. It means at the time of admission, the new partner is unable to bring any cash in the form of goodwill. That time, what journal entry should be passed? The journal entry should be passed at that time, that is new partner's current account debit to old partner's capital account. That time when the partner is unable to bring his share of goodwill, that time the entry should be passed from current account, not for capital account, and in credit old partner's capital account. So overall entry is new partner's current account debit to old partner's capital account. For understanding this case, let's take an example. Now A and B are partners sharing profit in the ratio of 3:2. They admit C into the partnership with 1/4 share. It means here A and B are old partners and their ratio 3:2. C is a new partner and the new share of C is 1/4. In future profits, the new profit sharing ratio is 5:4:3. It means old ratio is given as well as new ratio is also given. C brings into the business 50,000 for his capital but could not bring any amount for goodwill. In this case, C is the new partner and C is unable to pay any amount for goodwill. That time C only pay his capital. So what journal entry should be passed? At the time of admission, the value of goodwill is 48,000. That is overall goodwill of the firm. So at that time, C only bring the amount of capital. So cash increases. So we can pass the journal entry from bank or cash, any one of them. We opt bank account. So bank account debit to C's capital account. In this case, C only brings capital. So we already discussed that case. If new partner bring any capital in cash, that time the capital amount should be credited. So the journal entry bank account debit to C's capital account from rupees 50,000. Here it is. Now in case number 3, we already discussed that if new partner unable to bring his share of goodwill, that time new partner's current account to old partner's capital account. Here it is given in the question that C could not bring any amount for goodwill. It means C unable to pay any amount for goodwill. So that is case number 3. Here the new partner's current account means C's current account debit to old partner's capital account, and the old partner is A and B. So overall entry, C's current account debit to A's capital account to B's capital account, and the amount of goodwill. That for the calculation of amount of goodwill, here the working note is overall total goodwill of the firm is 48,000. Share of C is 1/4. That is given in the question. So 48,000 is the total goodwill and 1/4 is C's share. So 48,000 multiply 1 divided by 4. The share of goodwill according to C, that is 12,000. Here C's current account should be debited by rupees 12,000 and that 12,000 distributed in A and B in sacrificing ratio. And what is the formula of sacrificing ratio? Old ratio minus new ratio. Here it is calculation of sacrificing ratio, old ratio minus new ratio. Here A and B are old partners. A's old ratio is 3/5 and their new ratio is 5/12. After solving this, we are getting 11/60. Same as like that, B is getting 4/60. So overall sacrificing ratio is 11:4. So that 12,000 divided in the ratio 11:4. So 12,000 divided into 11:4, that is 8,800 and 3,200. For revision, I already told you how could you distribute, but I revised that point again. Here 12,000, the ratio is 11:4. So 12,000 multiply 11, overall 15. After that 8,800. Same as B's share, 12,000 into B's share is 4, overall is 15. That is 3,200. Here it is. Here one more question is, cake and muffins are partner, sharing profit and loss in the ratio 5:4. There are two partners. The first partner is cake and the second partner is muffin. Their ratio is 5:4. On 1st April, they admit Cookie as a new partner. So the new partner's name is Cookie for 1/6 share in the firm, and the new ratio agreed up to, the ratio of new is 3:2:1. It means in this question old ratio is also given, new ratio is also given. Goodwill at the time of Cookie's admission is to be valued on the basis of capitalization of average profit method. It means that is capitalization of average profit method for last 3 years. The profit for the last 3 years is given. 31st March 2014, the profit is 39,000. 31st March 2015, the profit is rupees 83,000. 31st March 2016, the profit is rupees 72,000, including abnormal loss. We already discussed that point, that abnormal loss should be added. And in year 31st March 2015, that is given abnormal gain. Abnormal gain should be deducted from this year's profit. Here additional information is also given. On 1st April 2016, the firm had assets of rupees 8 lakh and creditors, it means liability of rupees 3,60,000. The firm had a reserve fund of rupees 40,000, while partners' capital account showed a balance of rupees 4 lakh. The normal rate of return is 13%. Cookie brings 2 lakh for her capital. Cookie only brings her capital but is unable to bring the goodwill. Before this question, we already discussed one question. In that, goodwill is already given. But in this case, goodwill is not given. That time we have to calculate the amount of goodwill. So, for the calculation of goodwill, we apply the formula of capitalization of average profit. And what is the formula of capitalization of average profit? The first step is here. We have to calculate average profit. Here 3 years profit is given. The first year profit, that is 39,000. The second year profit, that is 83,000. And the third year's profit, that is 72,000. In first year profit, abnormal loss is given. So we can add 9,000. In second year profit, abnormal gain. So we deduct that amount. So here it is, first year's profit, that is 39,000. We add 9,000 due to abnormal loss. 83,000, that is second year's profit, in which 8,000 deduct, that is abnormal gain. In third year, there is no additional information, so there it is 72,000. After calculating all these, 48,000 plus 75,000 plus 72,000, overall we are getting 1,95,000. That is 3 years. So we divided 1,95,000 by 3 and we are getting that average profit, that is rupees 65,000. Now capitalization value of average profit. The formula of capitalization value of average profit, that is average profit multiply 100 divided by rate. So average profit is 65,000. 100 is already given in the formula, and the rate of interest, that is 13%, that is given in the question. After solving this, we are getting 5 lakh rupees. The second step is capital employed. What is the formula of capital employed? Total assets minus liability. Total assets given in the question, that is 8 lakh, minus liability, that is also given in the question, that is 3,60,000. After that we are getting 4,40,000. Now goodwill. The formula of goodwill is capitalization value of average profit minus capital employed. Here the capitalization value of average profit is 5 lakh and the capital employed is 4 lakh 40,000. So 5 lakh minus 4 lakh 40,000, we are getting 60,000. That is overall goodwill of the firm. Now the overall goodwill is 60,000 and Cookie's share is 1 upon 6. So 60,000 multiply 1 upon 6, the new or the share of Cookies according to goodwill, that is 10,000. Journal entry. Here Cookie only brings amount of capital. So bank account debit to Cookie's capital account from rupees 2 lakh. Here Cookie is unable to bring his goodwill in cash. That time new partner's current account. And who is the new partner? Cookie is the new partner. So Cookie's current account debit to old partner's capital account. And who is old partner? Cakes and muffins. So overall entry, Cookie's current account debit to Cakes capital account to Muffins capital account. And the share of goodwill of Cookie is rupees 10,000. We already calculate it in working note. And that 10,000 distributed in the sacrificing ratio. And here in this question, old ratio as well as new ratio both are given. So with the help of both these ratios, we can calculate sacrificing ratio. Here sacrificing ratio is equal to old ratio minus new ratio. First of all, cake sacrifice, old ratio minus new ratio, that is 1 upon 18. Then second, muffins sacrifice, that is old ratio minus new ratio, that is 2 upon 18. So sacrificing ratio is 1:2. So we distribute that 10,000 in the ratio 1:2. That is 10,000 divided in 1:2, that is 3,333 and 6,667. Now come on the case number 4. Case number 4 is some additional feature in case number 3. When goodwill already appears in the books and new partner does not bring his share of goodwill. That topic we already discussed. Here the new thing, when goodwill already appears in the books. That time what should be done, that we will discuss. Here one more question is given. X and Y are partners in a firm sharing profit in the ratio 5:3. On March 1st, 2017, they admit Z as a new partner. The new partner, new profit sharing ratio will be 4:3:2. It means in this question also old ratio as well as new ratio both are given. Z brought 1 lakh in cash as his share of capital but could not bring any amount for goodwill. So that is normal case. The firm's goodwill on Z's admission was valued. Here goodwill is already appears or valued in the firm. That is different case. 1,80,000 and X and Y decided that Z can bring his share of premium for goodwill later or it can be adjusted against his share of profit. At the time of Z's admission, goodwill existed in the books of the firm at rupees 2,40,000. Here two goodwill is given. First goodwill is 1,80,000 and second goodwill is 2,40,000. But we notice that there are two types of goodwill. The first goodwill is given in the form of valued and the second goodwill that is given in books. If in any question books word is given, that is goodwill appears. It means that is not premium for goodwill. That is different. So what is the treatment of that goodwill? The treatment of that goodwill is old partner's capital account to goodwill account. That is called only goodwill. Or when the new partner bring his share of goodwill, that goodwill is called premium for goodwill. So the goodwill is different. If any goodwill that is given in the books, that goodwill is called only goodwill. If the new partner bring any goodwill, that goodwill is called premium for goodwill. There is a much difference. Here, first of all, the books goodwill treatment, that is old partner's capital account. And who is old partner? X and Y. So X capital account debit, Y's capital account debit to goodwill account. That is 1,50,000, 90,000. Overall total goodwill is 2,40,000. that 2,40,000 given in the question, and that 2,40,000 distributed in old ratio. And what is the old ratio? The old ratio is given, that is 5:3. So that 2,40,000 divided in the ratio 5:3. The second point, the new partners comes in the business, but that new partner only brings his share of capital. So what is the journal entry? Bank account debit to Jet's capital account. And what is the amount of Jet's capital? That is 1 lakh rupees. So here that is 1 lakh rupees. Now here Jet is unable to bring any amount of goodwill in cash. So Jet's current account debit to X capital account to Y's capital account. And what is the amount of goodwill? Total goodwill of the firm valued 1,80,000, and the share of Z is 1 upon 2 upon 9. What is the share? 2 upon 9 here. 4, 3 or 2. That is X share, that is Y share, or that is Z share. So share of Z is 2 upon 9. Here it is. Total goodwill is 1,80,000 and Z share is 2 upon 9. So 2 upon 9 multiply 1,80,000. After that we are getting 40,000. And that 40,000 divided in the sacrificing ratio. And how we can calculate sacrificing ratio? The formula of sacrificing ratio, that is old ratio minus new ratio. Here who is old partners? X and Y. Here old ratio is given, that is 5:3. So 5 upon 8 minus new ratio, that is 4 upon 9. After that we are getting 13 upon 72. Same as like that, Y is getting 3 upon 72. So overall the sacrificing ratio is 13:3. So that 40,000 divided in the ratio 13:3. So here the working note is 40,000 multiply 13 divided by 16. Overall is 2,500 multiply 13. Here the value is 0. 32,500, and the value of second partner is, that is 7,500. That is the final answer.